Hello, so my name is Logan, and for this conference, I'm going to be showing off my Cisco Discovery Protocol, or CDP, package. And basically, what that comes with is a document that goes over what CDP is, and then it also comes with two labs that are going to really test your skills and your understanding of CDP and how it's used in the environment. So the first thing I want to show you guys is a Word document that basically tells you everything you need to know about CDP. So this is a guide to provide the skills necessary to discover a network efficiently and effectively through CDP. And so basically this guide is going to go over what CDP is. Obviously it's a Cisco proprietary protocol, but it will walk you through all of the CDP commands that are out there, what their use is, and how to effectively use those commands within a network. And obviously, CDP is something that you need to understand in order to use it within a network. But it's also good to know that it is not always good to have enabled on devices. This is something that is kind of for test or kind of just to temporarily enable, but not something that you want to solely keep running on your network, for the main reason that it is easy to manipulate networks once you can kind of see all of the devices that are on there, and that's kind of what this protocol does. But basically, yeah, this guide is going to walk you through all those steps on how to use it and what exactly those commands show you. And then hopefully you are knowledgeable enough after going through this guide to complete the following labs. And I will walk you through those labs real quick, give you a brief description. So the first one is a simple network discovery. And what that is, it is simply a simple network discovery using CDP. And it comes with a Word document and a packet tracer. Let me open both of those for you real quick. Okay, so basically what this is a guide that's going to walk you through the simple network discovery using CDP. It's somewhat difficult for me to show you both the guide and the packet tracer here on the screen, but I'm going to do my best. Um, so basically, this is going to walk you through and provide you with a chart that you can use to discover these devices from one another. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to use CDP to discover the IP address for that next device, and you're going to tell it to that address. And basically you're going to start here on router 1, and you're going to discover, you're going to walk through the guide, and it's going to show you what commands to discover router 2, which you can kind of see pictured in this photo here. So this is router 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then basically you're going to do from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then this guide is going to hopefully allow you to do from 4 to 5 and 5 to 6 on your own. Basically it's going to show you the exact same commands, and you're going to use those exact same commands to go from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 as you're going to from 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. And once you make it back to router 1, you obviously have successfully completed this guide and basically this lab. And so I'll provide you with a chart that you can enter the addresses that you're going to be telnetting to, and obviously you can see the device names here. This isn't a super advanced guide, it's really working on the basics of CDP and how that works. As you scroll down, you obviously see that that it shows you each command, CLI command from each time you're going to go. It's a pretty in-depth guide. And then I also provided an answer key on the final page, which you can basically use just to compare if your chart was successfully made in comparison with this one. And if you don't feel comfortable going through the guide on your own at first, even walking through the steps, you could obviously look at this answer key and use that as well to traverse these devices. Now once you have a good understanding of how CDP works and you have made it through this guide effectively, then you can somewhat move on to the second, the complex network discovery with CDP. And basically this is just going to be a more in-depth, and you're going to have a better understanding of CDP to go through this guide. And obviously I've included the keys as well, but I'll give you a quick glimpse of what of what the network looks like, as well as the document that's going to go with that. So let me pull that up for you. So here's the complex network discovery lab. Basically what this is this is 3 PCs going into a cluster, which is basically a small network inside of this cluster of routers and switches, and they are leading to a main hub router here. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to telnet from this PC into an unknown device with an IP address and a name. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to try to traverse these devices within this cluster that you cannot see, which eventually leads you to this router here. And once you get to this router, you basically have effectively completed this cluster. And that's kind of what this guide's going to do. It's not going to be a walkthrough step. You're going to be using the same commands you did beforehand. It's just going to be a more in-depth lab where you really have to apply the knowledge that you've learned from CDP from the previous guides. So basically, this just supplies you with a chart that you can completely fill out. And then for the complex network topology key, basically what that is I have disbanded the clusters so you can actually see the devices that are inside each network, as well as giving you a completed complex network topology key. Basically that's going to completely fill out those charts that you had hopefully completed on your own, so that way you can compare that to your own and make sure that you have successfully completed the chart. Drop this down. So basically this is going to be one of the clusters that you have, the second cluster, and then the third cluster. And then this right here is just the central router that you saw in the previous photo. Basically this is just allows you to you actually able to log in with the same passwords, and if you wanted to manipulate these clusters for your own ability, or just maybe add some other devices, or take out some devices if you wanted to make a lessened version that's a little bit less difficult but more difficult than the simple network discovery. And then obviously I supplied the key here for you to use. And yeah, so you're able to manipulate any of these guides. All the passwords and information needed to change up these networks and these labs are supplied. And hopefully that you have a good understanding and can effectively use CDP within a network once going through these guides. So yeah, I hope you're interested and are willing to purchase this guide. Thank you.